Look, if you're a woman, there are only five things about money that you need to understand. And nobody needs to teach you this better than you can actually teach yourself. Because look, financial independence at the end of the day, it's not about becoming obsessed with money. Not at all. It's about making sure that your life never depends on someone else's financial decisions. So let's make this very, very simple. Number one, it's to know your numbers. You need to know exactly what comes in, what goes out, what you own, what owe, what you owe, and how much you're actually worth. Now, your net worth, it's assets minus liabilities. And you should know that number, not because your worth as a person, it's financial, not at all, but because your financial decisions become dramatically better when you actually know where you stand. Number two, as you can see here, it's to build your own financial foundation. Before you worry about getting rich, make yourself financially difficult to break. Have cash reserves, control high interest debt, and then have appropriate insurance, build your own credit, understand your taxes, and have money that is yours and accessible to you. Your first financial goal, it's not, shouldn't be a Lamborghini, a Ferrari. It's one thing only, which is options. That should be your goal so that you can have the ability to leave a bad job, you can leave a bad relationship, you can take an opportunity, you can start a company, you can move countries, you can travel, or just simply sleep peacefully because one unexpected expense, it's not going to destroy you. Number three, it's to increase your earning power. And again, I'm trying to make this as simple as humanly possible for you. Now, this is where a lot of financial advice gets it wrong. You cannot budget your way to extraordinary wealth if your income is tiny. So just learn skills that the market values, whatever it may be, either sales, technology, leadership, investing, negotiation, entrepreneurship, communication, and don't just ask, how can I save more? Ask yourself, how can I become more valuable? How can I become so valuable that the market will pay me more? Because look, increasing your income gives you more capital to save, invest, and also deploy. Number four, it's don't confuse, as you can see here, your income with wealth. You can make $300,000 a year and still be financially fragile. And you can make $80,000 a year and steadily build significant wealth. It's all about income at the end of the day, it's what you earn. And wealth, it's what you own. So maybe businesses, stocks, real estate, intellectual property, cash flowing assets, equity. So your goal is to gradually convert active income into ownership. And number five, as you can see here, is never, ever outsource your financial intelligence. Okay. Now, of course, you can hire an accountant, you can hire an investment advisor, you can hire a lawyer, you can hire a wealth manager, whatever it might be, but you should still understand what they are doing, because at the end of the day, it's your money. You don't need to become an expert in everything, of course, but of course you need to know enough financial literacy to ask why, what are the risks, what am I paying for, who benefits, what happens if this go wrong. And here's the biggest lesson that I want every woman watching this to remember. Your financial independence, at the end of the day, it's part of your personal freedom. You don't need to choose between being feminine and being financially sophisticated. And I know a lot of women have this misconception or this, limiting belief. You don't need to become cold, masculine, or obsessed with money. I remember I was 16 years old when I started my first company, and I thought, making my own money, having my own businesses is gonna make me masculine, but it's not. Actually, now, my way of thinking is the more money I make as a woman and I invest, the more feminine I am. So again, you don't need to become cold, masculine, or obsessed with money. Of course, you can build a beautiful life and understand your balance sheet. You can have a family and at the same time build assets. You can be generous and still have boundaries. And you can love someone and still have financial independence. Now, the goal is not to make your money your identity, because at the end of the day, money is just a tool. The goal, again, here it's to make money, as I've mentioned right now, is just a tool to give you options. Because look, when you understand money, you don't just buy things, you buy freedom, choices, and time. Again, I try to make this as simple as possible, and hopefully this video gave you some value. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Again, a quick reminder, if you're a woman watching this, please get your finance right. This is very, very important.